There are things that lead to results. If you're not getting results, it's always not going to point to the result. It's going to point to. Today, I'm going to talk about a very important topic, but it's how to bounce back from sales slumps fast. Man, I didn't realize how to bounce back from sales slump fast, right? That's a catchy little title there, isn't it? And so, who here has ever experienced a sales slump? Anyone experienced it? I certainly have. I certainly have. But I'm going to give you the number one thing to look at if you're experiencing a sales slump. Okay. And by the way, one thing that will help you not have so much of a slump is having a better brand. And I talk all about that in chapter 7 of my brand new book, Faith Driven Wealth. So if you don't have it yet, grab it on Amazon. And I think it'll really help you, because I believe everyone has an anointed brand that has God's favor on it and with you. And walking, it reminds me of, I think it's 2 Samuel 12:1, I believe. At the time of the year when kings went out to battle, David stayed home, right? He was anointed as a king, but he stopped acting like a king in that moment, lost some favor, right? Now, we don't lose any favor because Christ is with us, but I do think if you start walking in the direction that God would really love for you to, you'll see additional favor, just like my YouTube channel. I know that it's going to have favor, and I'm excited. I'm excited. And so, how to bounce back from sales slumps fast? First of all, the very first thing is you have to understand that a sale is a result. Very important. It's a result. It's a result of what? It's a result of prospecting, marketing, following up. It's a result. So a lot of people are wishing upon a star or whatever they do, or praying for a result, but they're not doing the work to get that result. So if you're praying to, I really want to hit the next rank in my company, but you're not prospecting, marketing, or following up, then you're in la la land, right? You're missing it. So I remember, I'll tell you a crazy story. We were in, I think, Raleigh, North Carolina, and we went to a California pizza kitchen, and it was someone's birthday, and they ordered a cake, right? They ordered, I think, a couple pieces of cake or something. I took a bite of it, and I thought, now this was a long time ago when I ate sugar. I don't eat any. The only carbs I have are avocados now. I think they have like 8 carbs or something. But back when I was eating and enjoying sugar, right? Took a bite of it, and it tasted kind of funny to me. I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. That's kind of weird. And so my wife takes a bite, and she's like, oh, this is horrible. And so the waiter comes over, and they said, hey, this tastes funny. And he said, oh, this was his response. Oh, I hope they didn't mix the sugar with the salt again. Again? That's what you lead with? Okay. And so he's like, all right, I'll take it. We'll get you another one. He comes back and says, oh, no, it wasn't the sugar and salt. They messed up the caramel with the sweet and sour sauce. Who's in the back? Who's in the back? The Swedish chef, right? Right? Like, what is happening back there? They're switching sugar for salt or caramel for sweet and sour sauce. Like, this is nuts, right? Yes, they look similar, but they should be in different containers. So what if we said, no, I want this cake, but I want it to have caramel? That would make no sense. Why? Because the work had been done to create that result. So the sales that you're getting, the work you've been doing has created that result. So don't wish for a new result. Go get new habits. Go do new habits. Go do the lead work to get the lag result. There are things that lead to results, such as making the cake and putting sweet and sour sauce instead of caramel in. If you're not getting results, it's always not going to point to the result. It's going to point to the work that came before the result, the activity. What is your activity? So every time I ever notice that I didn't make as many sales as I wanted to that month, it was because I talked to fewer people. That's it. Simple. Oh, I prospected fewer people this month, so I made fewer sales. Got it. And if you just look at it, you'll find that is almost always true. Now, there are other factors, such as there's upper limit beliefs. See, some people, they hit a number, and they have an upper limit belief, so they just won't get past it. So they'll start sabotaging their activity. They'll start, getting distracted. They'll go look at some other project or whatever. They'll get distracted. because they have an upper limit belief. They believe that they make more than this. It's like, when I coached an amazing, amazing rock star named Di Carter, she had been stuck at $500 a month for 4 years. In a 10-minute coaching call, I identified what the problem was, it was all mindset. And in 90 days, she was at 90,000 volume and went on to become a six-figure earner, rock star, best-selling author, et cetera, and so forth. That was a 10-minute coaching call. There are factors that can keep you from making more sales, but it's almost always going to come back to something sabotaged your activity. What is my activity? That I can change. I can change my routine. I can't look at my stomach and say, why aren't you six-pack abs? What's wrong with you? No, I can look at my eating and exercise habits and say, you know what, if I change this and this and this, that might lead me to six-pack abs. Silly, crazy to look at the result and just wish for new results. It's activity that gets you results, and that empowers you. So any result in your life that you don't like, look at whether it's relationships. How have you appreciated the other person? How have you been grateful for the other person? Are you still romantic with the other person? Do you still surprise them? Do you still do nice things for them? Do you talk good behind their back? Or do you do the opposite of all those things? If you do the opposite of all those things, then that activity has led to the relationship result that you currently have. And so instead of looking at the result of your sales, your relationship, the money in the bank, that's definitely a result. It's not magic. You don't just, multiply the money in the bank. You go and do new activity to add to the bank. So the how to bounce back is stop looking at the slump and look at the activity. Change the activity, get out of the slump, bounce back fast. That's how it works. That's how it works. Now, you can become more effective. There are a couple things that'll make you more effective. So I talk a lot about the 4P method, and the 4Ps are pipeline. Some of you should be able to recite these. Pipeline, posture, position, perspective, 4Ps. And so pipeline that's mainly activity, right? How many people are you reaching out to? How many people are you following up with? How many appointments are you setting? For some of you, how many samples are you getting out? How many bottles of water or whatever, right? It varies by company, but it's basically the how many. Okay. Posture and position and perspective actually will increase the percentage of people that you convert. So understanding how to manage the energy of the conversation, posture. Understanding how to communicate to someone based on where they are, not where you are, but where they are, position. And you constantly setting yourself in a powerful mindset and understanding that there's power in where you dwell the majority of your time in your mind. That's perspective. And those three things can affect your conversion big time. But if you ain't looking at the activity, doesn't really matter, does it? Doesn't really matter. Because you can have those things, not talk to anyone, not get any new results. Now, one thing that plagues the network marketing space, at least, is the arrivals. So some people, they hustle for 6A, or they hustle for ambassador, or they hustle for black diamond, or they hustle for fill in the blank. They reach it and they're like, phew, made it. I've arrived. Now I get invited to all the dinners. Now I get invited to all the VIP sessions. Now I get recognized on the leaderboard, or whatever that is. And so they take their foot off the gas. I had a very wise gentleman out of Sacramento, California, a guy named Dave Lovett. Love Dave. I miss him. I haven't talked to him in a long time. He built an organization in a company you may have heard of. It rhymes with Ramway. And he built this organization. Listen to this. He built the organization and he retired from actively building. After building it, I think he built it for like 12 years. He had retired 25 years ago, right? When he told me this story, he was still being compensated over $10,000 a month, 25 years later of not having sold any product, of not having brought in new customers or anything like that. And he said to me, he goes, Ray, there's going to come a day, because at the time I was the number one income earner of a network marketing company, and he was in my organization. And he said, Ray, there's going to come a day where you're going to want to take your foot off the gas, and you think that you've arrived, and you think that you've hit, whatever level you think you're going to hit. Don't do it, man. Keep the gas down. Keep the pedal to the floor, man. Keep going. Go farther than you think you need to go. And more leaders need that advice right now, because I see a lot of leaders, they'll get to 6A, or they'll get to ambassador or diamond, or whatever it is in your company. Then they'll take their foot off the gas. They'll get an lemonade with the shade. And I'm not saying to not enjoy Just don't go into permanent vacation mode, right? Don't stop impacting others with the product, service, or opportunity that you believe in already, right? If you believe in it, why would you stop telling people about it? And so what happens is then when you rest and everyone sees you're not doing the normal stuff you normally do, they start to rest too, because the speed of leader determines the speed of the pack. And all of a sudden, you're in a sales slump and you don't know why. And then you freak out. And then you're like, oh no, I'm in a sales slump. Oh no, I'm not even going to hit that rank. Do you know how common it is for someone to hit a rank and not qualify for it the next month? But see, no one says this. Everyone keeps that secret. And the problem with keeping that secret is when it happens to someone, they're like, oh no, I hope no one noticed. I hope no one catches me. You get embarrassed. You're like, oh no, I didn't hit it. I only hit it 1 month. Maybe I'm a one-hit wonder. Maybe I'm not even supposed to be here. All of a sudden, the enemy starts chipping away at your mindset. You're a loser. Look how fake you are. Anyone know what I'm talking about? See, no one talks about this stuff, but it's real. It happens all the time. It's actually extremely common for someone to hit to move the volume up and hit that big rank and next month not hit it. Very common. I've seen people, they hit that big rank, they don't hit it the next month, and they quit because they're so embarrassed. They're so worried about people finding out that they're a fraud. You're not a fraud. It's just activity and results. That's it. It's very common to hit a big rank and not hit it the next month. So you got to keep going. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep talking to people. And if you believe in your product, service, or opportunity, then why would you stop? I hope this is helpful to you. If you want to learn my 4P method deeper, you can at higdongroup.com/blueprint. You can watch it for free. It's a free series. I have a deeper course that goes into it, but you can get the gist of it for sure quickly at higdongroup.com/blueprint. I appreciate you so very much. God bless you. God bless your family. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.